So, who do you think is going to die from the old cast? Somebody has to go. We're now in Scream 5. Somebody from the OG cast has to die. You just have to. You can't keep bringing these guys back and letting them get old. A lot of people think it's going to be Dewey. What if they kill Sidney off? You guys think they'll do that? She survived 5 movies. What if she dies? Like, she's been the target for 4 movies, survived. Now in this one, she's not the target. What if she dies? Like, she would have lived if she would have just minded her own business. But because she decides to help out this newer generation, the consequences is she dies. I kind of like that because it's kind of like a passing of the baton to the new generation of Scream victims. But who knows? Maybe Sydney will ride off into the sunset. But then again, how many times has she rode off into the sunset just for her ass to come back to town? I'm gonna be honest with you, Sydney's stupid. All right, the many times she has come back, the many times she has dealt with this, stay your ass away. Now that clip is just from my trailer reaction for Scream 5. But after recording, I thought more about the whole do you think Sidney Prescott will die? I'm going to be honest, I think she will. Now, I highly think she will, but at the same time, I highly doubt that she will. And here's why. For the reasons I listed in my previous clip, the one that I just showed you, but also how many times do you bring back the OG character and she really suffers no consequences? Yes, she has been stabbed and bruised and cut up, but it's like she gets away, but then she comes back into it. And like I said in my previous video, in my reaction video, if I'm reading this trailer right, I don't even think she's the victim this time. She's not the target. So for her to come back to help out this girl, I think it will be more, I don't want to say poetic, but I think it will be more fitting that, look, Scream 1 through 4, Sydney is the target. She's gotten away every single time. But what if she dies when trying to help somebody else out? Like, this is not even her situation. She's just butting in. But like I said before, if she would have stayed away and minded her own business, you know what I'm saying, and let Dewey and the news reporter woman help her out, maybe she would have lived. But I feel like, and you can disagree with me. This is just a theory. I don't know for sure if Sydney's gonna die. Like I said, I highly doubt she will. But if done right, I feel like that would be a great passing of the baton. And just to have, because here's the thing, just to have Sydney survive this again for a 5th time and ride off into the sunset and move to another city again or go back to wherever she moved from or moved to, that just, at that point, you're just rinsing and repeating. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. And it's like, how many times do you bring back Sidney Prescott to it gets to, until it gets to a point of, Sydney, what the fuck are you doing? Like, now she's older. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not be, like, when they call you up and say, "Hey, murders are happening in town again." Her answer should be, "Sounds like a you problem. I've dealt with this 4 different times. Well, now 5. I dealt with this 5 times. I'm done." Like, I'm trying to, like, she can't even build a life because every time murders happen, they call her as if she's Superman. You know what I'm saying? Or Wonder Woman. Like, hey, the kills are happening again. But once again, the trailer didn't tell us everything. So I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot. I just feel like, where do you go with Sidney Prescott? Now, this could be the finale to the Scream franchise for a while. Not sure about that. I highly doubt that too. Or there will be a Scream 6 within the next 2 years, maybe 3. If they decide, if this is not the finale and we're about to enter into a whole nother 4 movies, it's time for Sydney to die. We have seen Sydney survive and ride off into the sunset multiple times, 4 different times now. At what point do you say that's enough, kill off Sydney, but make sure you kill her off right? Now, you can't please everybody. Some fans will be upset, but then some fans like me will understand, like, hey, Sydney has been surviving since the 90s. At some point, Ghostface has to catch up with her and do the job. And I think it would also be fitting that this Ghostface, whoever it is, like, to show how serious you are, to show how effective you are as a killer, kill the one woman who has gotten away every single time. Kill the one woman that other four killers wearing Ghostface has failed to do or failed to kill. Kill Sidney Prescott. The audience will not see that coming because it's like now the writers and directors have painted her as safe. Sidney Prescott is safe. And now it's kind of built into everybody's mind like, yo, Sidney is safe. I don't think Sidney's safe in this. Like I said, she's been bruised, she's been cut, she's been hurt. She's not invincible. I think it's now time to put Sidney to rest. And this new girl, maybe she survives. This new main girl, maybe she survives and she's the new Sidney Prescott. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Do I want to see Sidney die? Of course not. I love Sidney. Look, I love Sidney. But at what point is enough enough? You know what I mean? Unless the writers have new directions to go with Sydney, like they have some new interesting ways to reinvent Sydney's character, then absolutely keep her around for a few more movies or however long. But I just think, me personally, I think it's time for her to die. You know what I'm saying? And if you want, don't just kill her for shock value. I'm not saying that. If you're going to kill her, make it look good and make it make sense. But she's just, I don't know. I mean, an argument can be made. Well, kill off Laurie Strode, which they have before until they decided to reboot and ignore the sequels. Now it's Laurie versus Michael Myers. Will Laurie die in Halloween Kills? I doubt it. Maybe she dies in Halloween Ends. More than likely, that's probably what's going to happen. It's like who kills who, Michael Myers or Laurie? Who's going to kill who? Are they going to kill each other? With Scream, it's a little different because with Scream, it's a different killer every time. But who's going to kill who? Is Ghostface going to get the best of Sidney? Because Sidney has gotten the best of Ghostface for 4 movies. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Sidney has literally killed other killers, whereas Laurie has merely survived. There's a difference, but I don't know. You guys let me know if you agree with me down in the comments below. I think Sidney Prescott will die in Scream 5. I could be completely wrong. And once again, I highly doubt that's the direction they're going to go. But also, where else do you go with Sidney at this point? Maybe you guys are smarter than me. Maybe you guys can come up with ways that, okay, well, it would make sense to keep Sidney alive because of this. I would love to hear your theories. But my theory and what I'm betting on is that Sidney's going to die in this one. It just, I don't know. I kind of hope she does. I hope she does because then it's like it will force the writers to come up with, I don't know, maybe this, I don't know. Because, like, how many times do you bring Sidney back till it gets to a point to where it's like, Scream 6, Sidney's back again. Scream 7, oh, here comes Sidney. Scream 8, here comes Sidney's kids. Scream 9, like, the revenge of Sidney. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think she will die, and I hope she dies. But I love Sidney. Nothing against the character or the actor. I just think it's time. She's been alive since I was a kid, and she's volunteeringly, willingly going to deal with this Ghostface dude. So I think at some point, like, she's tempting fate, and at this point, it's time for her to, you can only tempt fate for so long before, you know what I mean? She keeps running into this situation head first. Life is like, okay, so you must want to die. Like, life is like, okay, I keep letting you survive. you keep coming back, so you must want to die. So now she's invited that energy in. She's going to die. Let me know, man. Now I'm going to end the video right here. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm completely wrong? Do you think there is a high possibility? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support.